Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Report for Thursday, the 25th of August, 2022. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 rose 0.7% today to 7,048 points, with real estate investment trusts, energy and industrial stocks doing best and consumer staples doing worst. Among the large caps, Goodman Group jumped 4%, while Woodside Energy and Macquarie Group were both up around 2%. Most of the large stocks rose. One notable underperformer was Domino's Pizza, which tumbled 9% the day after its earnings result, giving back yesterday's gains. Story number 2, plenty of profit announcements today. Qantas announced a share buyback of $400 million and promised better times ahead, pushing its share price higher. Woolworth's share price dropped after boss Brad Banducci warned of inflationary pressures. Miners, South32 and Whitehaven Coal both reported big jump in earnings. Flight Centre said things were looking better and the group made a profit in the 6 months to June. They haven't been able to say that for a while. Story number 3. Fund manager Perpetual is finally achieving its goal of merging with rival Pendal, which you might know better under the old name BT Investment Management. It's been on again, off again for a while, but the boards have agreed. Pendal shareholders will get 1 Perpetual share for every 7.5 Pendal shares they own, plus an additional $1.97 in cash for each Pendal share if they vote yes to the takeover. It's essentially about $6 a share for Pendal investors, but it will move around a bit as Perpetual's share price changes. Pendal's share price yesterday jumped 9%. The deal creates a firm with $200 billion under management, one of the bigger fund managers in the country. And just a final note from the fundy sector, Kern Nielsen is stepping down from the board at Platinum. He's a legend in funds management. He founded Platinum nearly 30 years ago and built it into a multi-billion-dollar business. He's now one of the country's biggest philanthropists with a big focus on the arts. Story number 4, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has launched a royal commission into the Morrison government's robo-debt scheme. It used automated systems to collect overpayments from Centrelink recipients. It was ruled unlawful by the federal court in 2019, but not before it recovered $750 million from nearly 400,000 people. Labor committed to a royal commission at the election, and the terms of reference will have former Queensland Supreme Court Justice Catherine Holmes investigate how it came about and how people were affected. And story number 5, Wall Street is in a bit of a holding pattern ahead of Jerome Powell's big speech over the next 24 hours at Jackson Hole. Tech shares are up a bit, but everything else was pretty flat, except the energy stocks, which were boosted by higher oil prices as the Saudis hinted at supply cuts. Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, is likely to keep on message about rates as the US still has work to do to stop inflation. The path to fixing inflation looks pretty rocky. The underlying forces driving it higher might be here to stay. Deglobalization, tight labour markets, persistently high energy and commodity prices. It makes it tricky to see price rises settling down anytime soon. That's it for the afternoon report for Thursday, the 25th of August, 2022. Michael Thompson and I will be back tomorrow morning for the Friday edition of Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.